What's going on, everybody? Today we're doing a relationship advice type video. People have been asking for these on TikTok. We told them we're going to make them on our YouTube channel. So now we're going to start making them.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole bunch more like this coming. We used to do videos like this on the other channel, which used to be Stephen Kales before we merged Stephen Kales Reacts and Stephen Kales. Now that we only have one channel, we're going to start posting more of relationship type videos on this channel. For those of you that don't know, we do have a blog. It's not up to date because we stopped posting the relationship videos, but we are going to be more up to date on it.
Yep.
You should definitely check it out. It's loveus.blog. The most asked relationship type questions we get, we put them on a blog.
Yeah. This one today is going to be called Things Love Teaches Us About Ourselves, or kind of like little lessons, things we've learned from it. Number one is you learn your way of receiving love. So like, I actually didn't know this when we first started dating, but like everybody receives love a different way.
Yeah.
So like what she might think at the beginning was showing me love, I might not even take that as like a sign of it. You know what I mean? Love language plays a big role in just like your life when you're together with someone.
Yeah, I think love language is definitely one of the most important things that you learn about love. One of the most important things to know in a relationship is your partner's love language. If you don't know your partner's love language in a relationship, then I just feel like it could be way more trickier. So for instance, you could be loving your partner a certain way and they're just like not feeling the love and you're like, what the heck is going on? But if you learn their love language, you'd be able to love them that way and be able to give them what they need. Be happy.
Yeah. So the first one was you learn you take love differently, and the second one is you show love differently. So like if my way of showing love is not how she would receive love, I gotta change something, right? Doesn't mean you have to like change who you are or anything. You just gotta work on showing love a different way. It's not that hard.
You can also use the love languages thing for family and friends as well. Number 3, taught us new ways to communicate or improved our communication.
Yeah.
This is a huge one. I feel like communication as a whole is very important in a relationship. That's something we can go way more into depth about in a different video because there's so much to talk about with communication.
Make a whole video on that.
It can make or break a relationship.
Facts.
The reason that it's taught us communication skills is because the way that we're taught to learn and listen to our partner and make sure to give the right amount of attention you can use towards anything, you know, in your life, whether it's your work, your family, I mean, literally you name it.
The ways that you were talked to in your life can change like how your tone or how you say things, how you present situations, and people will receive them differently than what you intend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think being in a relationship for so long just helps you figure out better ways to talk to people. Your tone, your phrases, I don't know, just everything.
Yeah, literally everything. So as we're younger, we're always taught like what we see in our parents or like our friends as far as how they communicate and stuff like that. And it's just like put into our blood. What you learn as a child, you don't need to take with you your whole life. So let's say you've always known how to talk to somebody this way because you think that's right, because that's how your parents were talking to people. But really what happens in your childhood isn't who you are. When you're being raised, you're raised into the person your parents are and the people you're surrounded with. So if that makes any sense, the way you're taught communication as you're younger, you can turn it into your own.
Yeah. It does make sense. Point 4 is it taught us to live in the moment more. I know this one for me personally, like we started dating in high school. It was like I was constantly looking forward to the next point. Like when I'm 18, then I'm an adult. And then when I'm 21, I can legally drink. It's just always looking forward to these next points. It was like never really living in the moment, cherishing like right now, just soaking it in, you know? And so I think over the last few years, I've just learned to do that more.
Yeah, it's not even just in a relationship. You learn to soak in every moment in life, whether it's with your grandparents or your parents or your friends. As you get older, you learn that life is super precious and that literally anything can change in a blink of an eye. I've learned that through love the most, is to just take everything in.
We soak in these moments recording these videos. The next point is listen to your gut feeling / like follow your intuition, do things with intent.
So usually your gut doesn't lie. I feel like we've heard that for a very long time. If you haven't heard it, now you've heard it. Usually if your gut is telling you something, then it's probably right, and that's your intuition talking to you. That's how it goes for love though. Like there's many times where people find themselves in relationships where they feel like it's either good in their gut or bad in their gut, and if it's good in their gut they need to follow that. But when it comes to love, it's not going to lie to you. So that really teaches you how to use that same intuition in other circumstances in your life.
Agreed. The next one, point 6, is we learn to ignore the outside noise. When we started dating, we were in high school. Outside noise. Relationships in high school don't last. You're gonna go to college. Things are gonna mess up.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, learn to fucking forget the outside noise. Like, I
Yeah.
don't care what anybody else is saying.
You can apply that to many circumstances in your life. You know, your job, your work. Like I say for every other point, don't listen to what anybody says. It's your life.
Right.
So love is definitely taught to just ignore everything else.
That's what I was gonna say. When you love someone, the outside noise shouldn't matter.
Yeah, no.
Point 7 is you learn to lean on someone close to you to create like a stronger bond. This one.
This isn't making it seem like to be codependent on somebody.
No,
That's not the
no.
point at all.
It's just like we moved out of state from like our family and our friends. We moved across the country. Being away from the family and friends, you got to learn to lean on each other for a lot of things. Work as a team. That takes everything into it. Respect, communication, all
Trust.
that kind of trust. Literally everything goes into it, and it makes your bond stronger like all the way around just having done that, like being away from people together.
I feel like you touched on everything I was going to say on that one. So I'll move on to the next one. To be open and to not be closed off. That one, I feel like it kind of correlates with getting comfortable being uncomfortable, which is like one of our missions if you don't know. You just have to keep an open mind to everything. Going into love is scary. Following your gut, going into a relationship is just like an unknown area, like something you've never experienced before. That in itself is keeping your mind open to new things. Use it in every aspect of your life, like especially your career. It really helps. Like love has definitely taught me to just ignore like the little voice in my head and stop being so closed off about things.
Yeah. My thing is like to just be open and be yourself. If you can't be yourself with someone you love, that love probably ain't real. So always be open and be you. Say your partner finds fun out of something you necessarily wouldn't find fun or do.
Yeah.
Be open to trying it because the other person enjoys it. That could go for like not just like a partner thing. That could be like your brothers, your sisters, your best friends, you know, your family
Everything.
that you live with. Yeah, literally everything, anybody. Ninth thing is to not be jealous. There's no room for jealousy. Jealousy is toxic.
Shouldn't even be jealous in your relationship. It's definitely a red flag.
Shouldn't even be jealous with your friends, guys. Jealousy is just toxic. There's no other way to put it. I feel like that's as simple as it can get.
Love has definitely taught us that jealousy is just a waste of time, waste of energy.
Literally.
Like, it brings nothing good in your life. If you're jealous, then maybe you need to remove yourself from that situation.
Yep. There's no reason to be jealous. And if someone is giving you a reason to be jealous, that's a red flag. So there's that.
That's it.
The last point is it teaches you to love someone's flaws also. Not everything is a good thing. Everybody has flaws. There's going to be ups and downs also.
No one's perfect.
Exactly. You got to learn to love the good and the bad of that person.
Yep. Not even in just a relationship. You have to love flaws of everything. Like trying to move up in your career. Not everything is going to be easy. Like you need to love the bad parts of it too, because that's where you grow the most.
Yep.
So just like learning it about your partner, the things that you would consider flaws, that's like learning how to move through issues that arise from those flaws in the future.
Yeah, you can't just love the good part. You live in a fairy tale world if
This
you
is
think that's
life.
going to happen. Right. It doesn't go that way.
No.
Let us know what you guys thought about these tips or life lessons, things love has taught us about ourselves
Yeah.
down below. If you got more questions or want more videos like this, drop those ideas and questions down below. Hit that like button and that bell button so you get notified when we post.
But we'll see you guys later.
Peace.